like the earlier model. Structural reinforcements add 110 pounds to the curb weight and incur a 1/10 of a second penalty in the 0 to 62 mph sprint. Doing the deed in 3 seconds flat. Top speed remains unchanged at 217 mph. But in this case, the Aventador is better equipped to mask the extra mass thanks to the new 4-wheel steering system, which has the effect of virtually shrinking or lengthening the wheelbase by 20 or 27 inches, respectively. When flinging the Aventador through canyons, there's some safeguard in the fact that the electronically controlled Hall-Dex differential automatically adjusts the front-rear bias for optimal grip. It takes a bit of aggression, especially on warm weather days, to make the hulking 355mm rear tires slip. Counterintuitively, the electronic stability control lets you get away with more shenanigans. In sport mode, which biases 90% of power distribution to the tail, as opposed to Corsa mode, which is tuned for optimal lap times and sends only 80% of power to the rear, making for fewer tail-happy slides but quicker, more efficient lines through corners. Through all the enthusiastic canyon carving and moderate to high-speed cruising, the cabin remains a surprisingly turbulence-free space, largely thanks to the considerable distance between the seat bottom and the airflow above. A relatively still pocket of air can be preserved by keeping all 3 windows up. But lowering the rear window amplifies the sound of the sonorous V12. Also neat is the beveled top edge of the windows, which adds a jewelry-like feeling to the interior which can feel otherwise plasticky, unless the optional carbon fiber trim box is ticked. But as with the coupe, there's a disconcerting lack of rear 3/4 visibility, which makes it particularly critical to mind the side mirrors, or just drive so fast there's nobody behind you to hit when you change lanes. The 7-speed automated single-clutch gearbox enjoys some refinements with the S iteration, but there's still an inherent awkwardness to the shift action unless you're near the Roadster's wailing 8,400 revolutions per minute red line.